let's start with McLaren. What do we know? What is actually, what discussions have actually taken place?
We know that Apple is currently in talks with McLaren for some sort of strategic investment. This would mean bringing cash into the business, taking a percentage of the company. And this would allow Apple to really choose one of two paths that they're currently considering for a car, either building their own or partnering with another automaker and giving them the Apple platform. By partnering through an investment with McLaren, it sort of opens up the door for a future Apple-McLaren tie-up.
Lynn Motors is interesting. This is a company that we, Bloomberg West, actually looked at in 2014. We interviewed the CEO. This is an electric scooter company. Why would Apple want a scooter company?
After speaking to multiple people familiar with the company, we learned that they're really, really proud of their patent portfolio, and they have over 10 patents specific to self-driving. And one of the components of Apple's Project Titan car project is a self-driving system. So this company and their patents, combined with their engineering resources and people, would be able to assist Apple with that specific part. And of course, self-driving. If you're building a self-driving car, the actual system behind that is very critical.
Ed, of all the car makers out there, McLaren is in electric, it's not into mass production. What do you make of both of these potential deals?
Well, McLaren has been moving towards electric and hybrid technologies, so that is part of the picture here. But I actually think this is really interesting because, look, I mean, Apple is not getting into cars to be another car company. If they're going to make this giant step into this very challenging and oftentimes intimidating business, they have to be doing it with sort of a fresh sheet of paper, like being able to bring a new value proposition to really, I think, mobility rather than just making a car. And I think what both of these companies, sort of reflect, the fact that Apple's interested in them shows that it's looking at this as a long-term thing. I don't think Apple wants to put its badge on McLaren. I don't think Apple wants to make a version of this leveling motorcycle. I think it wants to acquire both patents, intellectual property, but also R&D capabilities, which is what McLaren really brings to the table, because I think they want to take a very sort of high-end, cutting-edge approach to developing their own vehicles, whatever they end up being.
Anil, obviously there is a lot we still don't know. How are you sizing up this news, especially given that cars in general are a low-margin business, yet we still have no idea what Apple is actually working on?